Hello, good morning and welcome back to Trains with David. Well, we're into our first week of spring and the temperature today is 28. I'll just pan up. We have clear blue skies in between the apartments and the beach is roughly 300 meters. So now back to my 009. So here 006 is my normal size 009, which is the same size as my HO trains, and this runs on the 1.6 centimeter track. And here is my mini 009, which runs on 1.1 centimeter track. So if I pan out, we can see the size is not that much difference, isn't it? So if I scan over here, ta-da, to my mini 00 layout, what I've done this morning is I've taken all the trees off it, which were glued on strips of thin cardboard and painted green. So where I've pulled it off, I've just painted over the green. So this is my mini 009 alongside my new revamped main 009. So I have taken, if I come round this way, I've taken about a dozen trees which were much smaller. They're more suited to N gauge. If I can come down here, we can see a few, yeah? So my N gauge trees here in the foreground, behind is a HO tree. And if I come in front here, here's my HO trees, and down here is my N gauge trees. So big difference. So there I've got them more like shrubbery and new trees being planted. So I put them around the base of the track to give it more greenery. And I've taken my square shaped chalet off the layout, so that I've got two now. So this can have a few vehicles, and hopefully in the coming weeks some more figures. But I just wanted to show you basically the size between the two engines, so we'll run both right now. So here we go. We'll come down low. And this is my mini 009 running on a board which measures 75 centimeters by approximately 50. So I'm now thinking with a larger board and another set, I can do such a large layout in comparison to what it is here. So in about 2 weeks' time I shall be in Sao Paulo, back in my little Japanese model shop, and I hope to pick up some trains there. If not, I'll look online to see if I can find some more of these mini 009s. I'm thinking on the same size board as I've got here, I can do an enormous layout with a figure 8 oval and sidings and everything else. So I've added some lighter green paint to brighten it up, because with the dark green it just looks so dull. So let's run my train round in the opposite direction. Now I've cleaned away some of the grass and paint, so let's see how we get on here today. Yeah, we seem to have down here a stumbling block. This area of the track was giving me a problem the other day. Well, let's have a sweep over to the Mini 09, who seems to be running reasonably well. So I cut out the corner and added half a straight in, just to break up a very long thin oval. But of course with a larger track I could keep the straights in and with this double the size, we can see that if I just come away now on the larger board, what an enormous layout I could do with a Mini. And I'm thinking my town layout board is basically larger than this one, and we derailed again back at this point. Let me see what goes on here. This part of the track over here seems to be no problem whatsoever. Now here we come. It's going to be very minor. Now, where my finger is, I have a lot of paint here. That could be causing it. The track is the same level. I've got some stones here which are quite high up. Ah, yes. Now, I've discovered the reason. Ta-da! Taken a long time. On the outside of the wheel are the driving rods. And when they were white, they were clearly easy. But they go down in their circular motion on the outside of the track, almost touching the ground. So with the stones built up here, when they hit the stones, oops, sorry about that, here on the outside, this lifts up the bar. It's just a matter of luck. So I just scrape that away and we will have no further problems. So that's it for this morning, on a bright Sunday morning with my main 009 and my Mini 009. For me, these are more fun than the HO trains with the bogie wagons and the passenger stuff. So I'm going to concentrate more on the 009s, even on the larger board. So with that, we'll say thank you very much for watching, and if you'd like to leave a comment, let me know you're all surviving and well and healthy whatsoever. And here's to the next one. Bye for now.